Matthew 25, verse 4 to 5. Show me thy ways, O Lord, teach me thy paths. Lead me in thy truth and teach me, for thou art the God of my salvation. On thee do I wait on all the day. God is who we trust in. God is who we put our faith in. And even in our times of downness, even in our times of sin, even in our times that we fall short, God is always going to be there for us to ask Him to come into us, for us to seek Him first, to put Him first in our minds, to worship Him, to give Him all the glory and all that He deserves, because He deserves it all. And there are times when we feel weak. There are times when we fall short, but God's always there to lift us back up. But we shouldn't fall down and fall further away from God. Like, we may fall, but we should not disconnect ourselves from God. Because it's better to be in the hands of God so He can lift you up than be in the hands of the world. Like, just pray for God's desire, God's heart to be filled up inside of you. And just remember that our own hearts, our own way is very deceitful. God said, lean not on your own understanding, but acknowledge God in all your ways, and He will direct your path. So just follow God. Like, those who don't know Him, there's a great reward in following God. It's not just disconnecting from the fun times. So none of that stuff is fun. What's partying gonna do for you? At the end of the day, it just gets redundant. You just go through it day by day by day, and it's not profiting you anything. Like, what does it profit a man if he just gains the whole world and loses his soul? But I know there's great joy in serving God, because at the end of the day, you just receive that crown of glory. God says, well done, my faithful, good servant. And you're in heaven. There's nothing else I would rather want. Like, it's paying attention to the seen and temporal rather than the eternal, the unseen. That doesn't give you anything. I don't know, that doesn't give me joy. Like, it might give you joy temporarily, but know that that's just fiction. That's not going to help you down the road. So I just pray for the unbelievers. I pray for those who aren't saved, that they put their trust in the eternal. What you don't know, what you can't see, is something way beyond your expectation. Something that will drag you out of yourself to understand a truly loving God who died for you, who came and sent His Son to die for you, that embodies everything. So I just pray that you just understand who God is. That you just turn from your wicked ways, because it's not going to help anyone. It can only hurt us. Our strength can't lead us nowhere. I hear people all the time telling me, I could do this by myself, I could do this by myself. But if you could, you would have done it already. It's because we can't. Our vessels are weak. And that's where we need the Holy Spirit. That's where we need God.